He at late game he is very all round, but he is gonna have a hard time. Enchantress support. Obviously, he has good kill potential. That's gonna be the lineup for Mineski. I do favor Navi here in the draft, and I didn't favor them in the previous game. Maybe they can take this to a game 3 by forcing a win here. We'll see. Mineski can play out there a little bit strange-looking draft. Super clear-cut how supposed to execute the game.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll get ourselves in and figure it all out. I do like the set on Mushi, man. Shiny Juggernaut.
Beautiful. Shiny, shiny.
Not so sure about Ice. All this fire coming out of his little item there. Jab's Enchantress. Not going to be the same as the Naga last game with the free path towards the Radiance after the Arcane Boots. Definitely going to be a bit much more action-packed for Jabs with his rotations.
He probably can't get away with playing as greedy in general in the previous game. So this game he probably has to put more pressure early on, itemize around that, perhaps even go for something like a early Rod of Aethys roll. We'll go for here.
One game, Jabs over on the Enchantress with an early Blightstone with the Orb of Venom. It looks like a Medallion Rush that we used to see quite commonly on the full roll end at the time.
Sort of, but it's also just the harassment damage from his, you know, running around right-clicking. It's going to be really strong. Having both minus armor and damage over time from the Orb. 57 base damage, well, 52 to 62. Quite a bit of damage.
Fair amount. Down towards bottom we do have Juggernaut, Ice, Brew, Moon, Quap, and Ninja Boogie Rubik. See if there is any kind of incursion here from Navi, but they've swung a little bit further to the north.
People often miss their smokes than compared to before. If we go back like a year, people collided a lot more, but that's the places that people value warding and so on is a little bit different. See if there's any form of connection here. General just running in. Oh, not really paying attention, but can get out. Taunt him away, Ice. Oh god, they gave a hero with taunt to Ice. They lost.
That is a big L. So General's on the Night Stalker here with boots first, which means Roger on the ET, also with boots up on him. Move things around a little bit there, but Night Stalker offlane, something that really does seem to be very player specific. A lot of teams have shied away from the Night Stalker offlane just because you can get kind of the same emphasis and same utility out of it overall as in the offlane. But General's a little bit different. We see quite often from him physical right-click build.
Yeah, you can get to a point where you deal quite a bit of damage, or precision 3, sorry. He did ward under the enemy ward, so they know exactly where he dropped that. Be a little bit unfortunate for him.
Jabs starting top. They've given General this lane up the top lane just to try and sack him against the Ench and the Brew, meaning they're playing aggressively bottom into Mushi. Crystallize and Seneko both here with the PL and the Bane. Trying to pressure back the Juggernaut for now. And look at Roger just diving in. His Spirit's already up with a whole ton of movement speed. 404 in fact.
Yeah, he gets so fast. He hit all the heroes with the Spirit, so that's when you get real bonuses from it.
Brewmaster in a melee versus melee matchup should be Ice favorite, I feel like. Drunk Haze,
it definitely should be.
Stout Quelling Blade should be looking good for him there.
He also has the better build for 1v1ing boots versus. They go down here. Nice trade back and forth.
They do get the Rubik as well.
Yeah, first blood and 2 kills total for the side of Navi. A good start for them for sure on this lane. Not so easy to connect clean with the Blade Fury on this lane. So Elven Titan is super fast with the boots. Bane is quite tanky and also has the boots. And then you have PL, who's obviously elusive.
Phantom rushing, doppelganging stuff. I was going to ask where Jab's kind of focuses on because, you know, looking at the top lane,
he needs to come bottom.
Being fine for Ice, he definitely needs to make a swing down towards here with a Wild Wing and a Centaur. Throw the Tornado out and contest this Bounty Rune. They do have Telekinesis bump from the Centaur. The nice setup into play they can make. They would love to have Juggernaut hit level 3 before that kind of play, just to have that extra bit of damage from the Blade Fury.
He gets the deny on the haste rune as Roger was trying to get it. The Enchantress.
Feels bad for Mushi. And feeble now from Seneko. 1-0 build over on him. Centaur times out and jabs. Really only with right clicks left to throw into the mix. And Spirit coming out.
Still pretty decent right clicks though, so he could just sit around here and act as a harasser on the lane. I think he needs to do that. Well, not so easy to lane for Mushi here.
Forced the spin away, in fact. A real difficult lane for him, but they've got the wave under their tower now. Should lead to CS for Mushi at the very least.
Focusing a lot on the bottom lane, and that's because that's where the action is going to happen in terms of kills. Mid lane, quite a wash right now. 12 and 3 for Queen, 12 and 0 for Dragon Knights. Very hard for them to really get too much damage onto each other. Since every support is bottom anyway, they're not in danger of dying or getting
fully as we expect from that lane, but now, thinking about it, Jabs was coming in behind the PL. At a point in that doppelganger. The Boogie also shoving this wave forward, playing under the enemy tower when there's ET and Bane. Still a very risky proposition. Up at top, Ice fighting under the tier 1. General is out of regen, completely out of regen.
So General doesn't have a magic wand against the Drunken Haste Brewmaster. That's a really bad thing. You want to have that magic wand for sure. Every time you go for a last hit, there's going to be Drunken Haste on you. But he never got to go to his side shop, I think. Got killed out of it. So for now, 10 and 6 though. Not bad work by Night Stalker for sure. I think that lane is very, very difficult to get that made. Bane, get initiated upon.
Spirit Stomp, Roger steals the bounty room. Seneko is zapped down. No, with the Blade Fury they get the kill. Traded off for Jams' life, and Ninja Boogie looks like he might be the second one here. Roger.
Could be a double, yeah, sure. One more Spirit Lance.
They've got a Stomp and a Spirit if they really need to throw it into the mix as well. Well played by Roger, just runs in there. After Stomp, steals the bounty room, gets the damage in. Mushi does get a little bit out of this as they found the kill on Seneko. Jab's got the kill, but still...
It's really big for Crystallize. This start, I mean, he's now been part of 4 kills. He hasn't died. 3 of the last hits went to him. So he's getting a lot of gold. The only one who died on their lane is the Bane, who died twice. That doesn't really hurt them that much. Elder Titan also having a quite good start. Almost past the Soul Ring.
All round, huge improvement from game number 1 now for Navi, right?
Yes.
You like their draft, you prefer it over Mineski's, your lanes, you're looking at them, and outside of General, who's kind of been sacked, but now it's first night. He has phase boots going, he's kind of ready to go and make a play, but he's been spotted moving across. Even after he uses a shrine, it's going to be hard to really get into the action.
For sure.
Unless maybe he TP's bottom.
He could TP bottom, but he wants them to be a little bit closer to a tower before doing so. He's just going to go back to his lane, make sure that shrine got used. He's been doing a great job. 16 and 9 is much more than I expected him to have at 5 minutes in. He's trying not to get a kill onto Ice.
Ice is in trouble here.
Yeah, he is.
He's not level 6.
Definitely gonna die, I think.
General has another Void, level 3. The salve is cancelled, and General comes back from the shrine. Gets a beautiful kill.
I cannot believe that General is winning Night Stalker against Brewmaster, but I can't believe it. That lane is not supposed to go that way. That's beautifully done, though.
Ice, just overstepping, it looks like that. 3 heroes still down bottom for Navi. Mushi and Jabs just kind of falling back a little bit. We get 2 involved. Thinking about contesting the bounty rune again. This fight is happening once more.
Everyone coming out, and it's gonna be Seneko again. Gonna be targeted.
But the Blade Fury going, and Seneko looks like he will take a tumble here. One more hit.
This time Jug though.
Mushi dropping low, but he's got the slices in onto Roger. Quick on his feet though with a boot and Spirit. Jabs. Forced away with a lance. Crystallizing. Try and chase this one down with the help of the ET.
Meanwhile, General has gotten a kill on the Queen of Pain. Did that rotation, came in with silence. This time successful. Great start for both the Dragon Knights mid getting that kill. Together with Night Stalker.
Guys inside the Roshan pit. Moon.
Yeah, he was going to check the rune. Not really work out for him. He got the rune though. He bottled it. Still has it. The regen. Doesn't really help him now.
No, not really. Now you feel it.
He's bottom, trying to do something. Does not have Golfium Queen though.
Crystallize has used the doppelganger now though. Mushi's spinning away. They've duped them. Crystallize moves east. Ninja Boogie's chasing the correct one. Salved up. Seneko now turning with the help of the sleep. Roger catches and they kill. Crystallize still running, and there's no way to track him down. There's no way to find him. He's out.
Getting the kills now as well. 2 in a row, and they're going for more.
They want a triple kill. Seneko wants to get this Ninja Boogie Rubik. He's got a lift. He will drag the bait up into the stun, cancel the stomp, but look at General. A killing spree for him as he moves into the bottom lane. The pebble throw, the little golem, will slow General down, but it's not going to stop this man who's on an absolute rampage.
Very, very good rotations. Already having had great impact on every single lane. Quite impressive movements there by Navi. PL, you know, Crystallize showing why he's number 1 on the leaderboards. Juking away.
Fortified structures can't be
and that salve as well, that was pretty clutch. The fact that you could go into a tree line with the salve turned everything around.
Where did Crystallize even come from? Never heard the name before, and all of a sudden he's on Navi and he's slaying people. He's top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, he was a good pub player for a long time. You know, he just caught his break. That's the case for a lot of different players. Yeah, you could say that.
Play with Navi.
Or Navid, or Professor Mail. Wouldn't say he's done it perhaps to exactly Sumail level best yet. Crystallize is definitely working well. Short risk.
Ice top has to deal with him. Crystallize has shifted up there as well with a PL. We're looking at this brew level 7, closing in on 8 now. Primal split's ready. Like Jabs wants to try and make something happen. Top, Seneko shows his face.
He's like, nope, not that way. They cooldown still on the hurl boulder. Quite get that catch. Jabs.
And I like this. It's daytime. General's like, cool, I just want to farm. I don't really want to get involved until next night. I've got my urn, my phase. I can make trouble
though. He has this ulti on Juggernaut, so maybe they want to try and kill him here. They are going to try.
They know where Elder Titan is as well. They've spotted him out.
They'll get him.
Spirit into stop. The silence into sleep. General. Oh boy, he's got himself out of a really sticky spot there.
That was even the mango committed from Mushi. He was already eating it.
He lifted this sword. He wanted to get in there with the Omnislash.
I didn't think they would get the silence in time because the Omnislash is faster. But he must have been waiting, trying to get one more right click on the Juggernaut before doing it. A little bit slow.
Delayed it ever so slightly.
But he survives.
Thanks for it. So General back up to full HP with that wonderful little urn charge that he had for himself. Farming on the tower. This is like literally perfect from Navi.
Yeah, he's happy with that. Meanwhile, though, Ice is getting a lot of space now after the Night Stalker kind of moved away. He is doing a lot of damage. PL was up there, but he can't really solo lane against it. Night Stalker using his ulti. Trying to run after Juggernaut here.
Well, Omnislash expended, no spin. General turning and fighting, but with a Fade Bolt there, I think Mushi might just win this. So unless he misses, the crit finally lands.
Critical strike.
Woo, crossing his fingers, his toes, everything he's got.
Critical strike while he had 50% chance to miss as well. That's a little bit unfortunate for Night Stalker there.
I mean, he missed his first 2 attacks on the Juggernaut, right?
Exactly.
That third hit crit had to come. It's only fair.
It's still unlikely. Only 3 attacks and getting a crit in. But then you have evasion.
TP wasted. Ninja Boogie's been caught here. Roger with a very swift stomp.
So Neko going in as well. Boogie, hide.
Oh
my god, he's hiding for so long.
Bought a lot of time for himself, but really have time.
Meanwhile, his team is setting up pushing mid, so every single second matters.
We've not seen much from Dandy. He's really just been sitting mid, taking tier 1, trading farm with Quap. Got that one skill with another General as she moved into the Roche pit, but look at Moon now. Oh, she slammed, destroyed, taken out of the game. That damage too big as the primal split from Ice will come out, chasing Roger. And with a spin, Mushi will secure a kill here around this mid-tier 1. Bring it down as well. The Neko in general doesn't look like they're done just yet.
Fast burst on the Queen there. I don't think anyone expected that. DL gonna get chased a little bit here by the crew. But really much can't come. Feed script though available if he can reach. Too slow. They're taunting away. Damn, he's fast when he pops the drums on the...
Drums popped, rolling on the barrel.
And the Tranquil Boots. I love that he goes for the Tranquil Boots. It's something that I've been saying a lot lately is Tranquil Boots are really good, even on offlane heroes. When they break, there's still 65 movement speed. Brown Boots are 40, so that's a pretty big increase. And of course, 90 movement speed is insane whenever you're trying to traverse the map.
Jabs. Oh, you get out of this one. Dragon Tail. Queen Script comes first. Seneko with that range.
He's gonna go down this time. Even with power threats, Ench is still a very squishy hero. Very much max HP. Armlet Dragonite easily brings it down, and that's gonna be a kill over there for General, who dives in. Manages to secure the Rubik kill with the Urn and the Void damage.
Yeah, Dendi Dragon Knight, armor up. He's ready to go. No more messing around with Broodmother, pushing and pulling and trying to deal with all that nonsense. He has pretty much, single focus, get some items, push towers, use my ulti when I can, and try and kill some bad man, and the rest of his team could play around him.
They also know that there's no Brewmaster split. That's one of the big reasons. Jab's gonna get caught out here as well. Snake with the pure damage, nuking in.
That's some fast-paced Dota from Navi. Moon doesn't really have a chance to respond. In comes another sleep. Ice tries to bring down Roger. With the help of Ninja Boogie, they might just be able to. Moon should be able to blink forward.
He has Magic Wand, so he's gonna juke for a while though. He's trying to get to a spot where he can TP out.
No way he
goes for it.
No way.
He's gone.
Walker?
Well, they didn't have a TP cancel, and after a Magic Wand, I think Rubik wouldn't have the right click to even kill him.
But why didn't Queen of Pain chase?
That I cannot add. I don't know. Moon perhaps felt like we need to push out the lanes as well at the same time, but I don't really think she should have chased for that kill. She was the only one who could kill.
Now Moon might just be dead. Nightmare comes, cancels the TP. Oh, the one charges in the blink away. There we go. Back to safety. Some real panic moments for Mineski, though. Things are really slipping out of their control so quickly.
They are. I think that moment when they just burst the Queen on mid definitely hurt them a little bit mentally, because they didn't expect that Queen would just evaporate like that. They killed her so fast. Right now, the lineup of Navi really showing its strength. It's a Blink Dagger build on Dragonite as well, which is going to make it even harder to stay alive on Queen, or even on Brewmaster in some of these engagements.
Mineski, time to start using the tools you have. Time to outplay. Sonic Wave ready. Primal Split also. Go with one level in the Astral Spirit. Rubik probably wants a different spell to take out, but for now that will do. As they move into the Dire jungle, past some PL illusions. Scan from the Dire and the Radiant, both missing. Turns red just yet.
They know it though. They're gonna run into each other.
Fine General. Scream into Dagger, but Moon is gonna get caught by the Echo Stomp. Now they jump forward with the Phantom Lantern, the Earthquake coming in. The Queen of Pain has been found. The Sonic Wave not gonna come out as the Fiend's Grip cancels. And Jabs, chased back by Crystallize, goes for the TP. Roger will finally die. Primal Split doing some good work there as Seneko being tracked back by Ice. But the split has ended. And Navi, they've lost an ET, they've killed the Queen of Pain, and now they're going to go in for more. You're right, Dendi jumps forward, in with the damage, and down goes Ice. Into a tier 1 for Navi now.
These fights, they just don't have the tools to deal with everything that Navi is throwing at them. They used the Brewmaster split now, and they lost the fights really handedly, losing 2 of their big core heroes for only a support. This is not looking great for Mineski. The push is probably going to continue even for a tier 2 tower. They want to. We'll see. Dragonite is backing up and making sure he has to keep the scroll again.
That's his Dragon form for a good, 20 seconds. See what he does with it.
Could poke a little bit on the high ground for sure, but everyone is alive, so backing out is no shame as well.
And it still feels a bit early for Roshan to go in for something like that.
Too early. Need to wait a little bit longer for that one, but still, very good engagement for Navi, and going back to farming, they are the ones who are...
Well, they're actually going to go for it. They feel that with split down, they can go for this. There is still a Sonic Wave and an Omnislash with a Battle Fury on Juggernaut. So Mineski feasibly could try and come and do something here, but it's...
They actually bring it down faster than I expected to. The fact that PL illusions are able to hit as well. The illusion hitting Roshan is a pretty big buff to all the illusions. PL in particular is summon illusions by attack.
And Mineski will now understand where Navi have been the past 30 seconds. In the pit they are. Crystallized with the Aegis done. Dendi holds out on this tier 1.
They want to dive Dendi.
He's got a DD rune and a blink dagger.
Out?
Where's the dash? It's going to be a Fade Bolt first. No, it's going to be a spin first. There's a little bit of damage coming in from Mushi. Omnislash at the ready. The Dragon Tail turn it back, but Dendi's got the armor toggle. The Omnislash bounces on the General. Dendi's out, and they've got the grip as well. Ninja Boogie and Jabs both fall. Mushi has to TP away.
He really does. Moon, meanwhile, trying to chase after Roger, uses a defensive split, and immediately has a protective. Queen blinked away. He is going for a Rod of Aces on the Elder Titan. Gonna be a really good control item for him to get the Stomp combo even on Queen of Pain. A lot easier at least. But these fights, they're all Navi every single time. They're just coming out ahead. they're building more and more items. Every time I click over on the peel, I feel like I see a lot of progression.
He's got something new every time.
Yeah, same for Dragon Knights. He's getting really strong right now. This is shaping out to be a tough mid game coming up here for Mineski. I just think this matchup, this series, has really been a lot about who gets a draft that's easier to play. Both teams are definitely capable of executing, but I think Navi put themselves in a better spot here draft-wise. Just looking clean, looking like they understand what they want to do with it. I love the Blink Dagger purchase by Dragon Knight. Makes him able to reach all these fights.
Especially against Quap and Brew, right? Being able to either chase them as they drums and blink away, or just being able to snap jump with the Dragon Tail, follow through the damage from the rest of the team. As Mineski, they smoke up to top. Ice shows himself in lane, breaking the smoke. But the other two, the Rubik and the Queen of Pain, are actually going into mid. They'll see Sineko and Roger here with a Fade Bolt into Scream. Queen of Pain's thinking about the Sonic Wave, but there's no commitment. Now just back in. He's blinked onto Rubik and down goes Ninja Boogie.
I'm so surprised they went there. They saw that there were 3 heroes mid, and it's a grip. They could lead with stun. They're gonna lead with the Griffiths. Whatever.
They know spins down.
Easy kill. Yeah. I'm so surprised they went. They knew exactly what was there. They knew exactly what they had, which was just Juggernaut, Queen, and Rubik, which is not really that much. Minutes, they lost the fights, and meanwhile, there was the split pushing going on by General and Crystallize.
And we're looking 18.5 minutes in. Your tier 3s, your racks, they're going to start getting opened up here.
Yeah,
Phantom Mount moves up, tier 3's getting...
Yeah, stages, so don't see why he wouldn't be up here and right-clicking away. Dragon Knights doesn't have Dragon Form for too much longer, but they could definitely deal some serious damage here and then just back out. We'll see. If the Dragon Knight loses his Dragon Form though, they might back up, but they could honestly try to continue. Every spell is ready on Mineski.
We do have the level 2 Sonic Wave now as well. Yet to see one from Moon, but it's level 12, level 2 ready to go. The Glyph keeps Navi back as the tier 3 survives.
That's exactly what we saw before as well. The 1400 damage onto a tier 3 tower and then back out. So the prep work is done. They're now going to be able to just go there whenever they win a team fight and very quickly translate it into something else.
So Mushi, Bout of Fury into Yasha. Really on his mind is just, please let me farm. Let me get some items. Let me push out waves. Don't end the game, guys. I can do this.
Which is kind of futile battle, I feel, because as I said, I think they needed a hero that pushes, plays fast pace, and does something, because late game, I don't even think it's his to win. I think there's way too many things that are gonna mess with him. The Fiend script, the Enfeeble, the fact that Dragon Knight's super tanky, the PO being super farmed. I don't know. This is looking so hard. At least he is pushing faster. Being controlled a little bit by General, but nighttime, he's spinty.
Away he goes. But now he's not farming. Now Navi pretty much know that Mineski are all back inside their base. The entire map belongs to the Dire team. So they come back down to the bottom, they push in mid, and herding Mineski back in. Control this nice little slice of the map down here.
DK ulti being up again. This is another go time. Sure, all of Radiant have their ultis, but everything is next for Navi.
Jump in. There we go with the Sonic Wave as well. Navi getting destroyed. Bring down the Dragon Knight. There we have it. But Sineko has the grip into the back end. Looking for Enchantress. Crystallize still alive. The Aegis is popped. Taken away. General back. Roger has spells. He has Splitter. He has Stomp. But Mineski playing timidly, defensively back up on top of their ramp. They took what they needed and they back up. Very disciplined play from the Radiant.
Yeah, very, very clean. That was some good fast initiation right there, and they show that they do have some burst damage when they commit that Sonic Wave together with everything else at the same time. But even with the quick reactions of Navi, stopping the Brewmaster split, they lost that fight quite handily. This is a good hold for Mineski. Did not lose the tower as well. Very big to note. Tier 3 tower still stands.
Oh. He's okay.
He's fine. He's trying to make sure he doesn't get stomped up or messed with in general.
Finally, we see the Moon Sonic Wave. Big damage across, what, 3 or 4 heroes there?
Oh, he landed it on, yeah, all 4 who were there. The Elder Titan was a little bit far when that fight actually happened. He wasn't close enough to quite mess with Mineski as they initiated. I think that was the timing window that they hit.
Yeah, Ice just had the Blink Dagger. You know, he went for this Drums Midas build, and he pretty much bought the Blink 30 seconds, maybe a little bit less, before that fight kicked off. So it was definitely a surprise for Navi to be like, oh, he has the initiation tool now, guys. He's able to jump in on top of us.
Gotta be careful about that.
helped out.
Queen of Pain, running for a top rune. There is a Rod of Aethys. Has to be careful.
Flies up into the air. Double damage rune is going to be there for Crystallize.
5 seconds cooldown on the script. Can't be able to get it.
Gonna lie. Potentially in 2 minutes. Fastest spawn in 45. Finally, tier 1 bottom lane. Hello.
For that
Tower!
notorious tower.
But it stays alive. What was it? 52 minutes or something? It was alive for something ridiculous.
Crazy late. And in a lot of the games it just lives past the 30-minute mark, but not in this game. Not today.
Not today. 22 minutes, there we go. Money in the pockets of Mineski. They actually move even further forward looking for the tier 2 with the help of this catapult.
A little bit early preemptive healing works. No one was really low HP, and it drops it so that they're ready if something happens. Darkgast didn't TP away. Very nice that you can activate it. No wall already. It's gonna be fine. They did get a tower. They lost their tier 2 top though to the double damage PL, who was pushing.
I didn't know that for the longest time. Like being able to cast like Vendetta and Ghost Walk, Invis spells, spin, armor toggling.
Armor toggling is the funniest one.
Yeah.
if you ever TP out and you have like, I don't know, a Techies right clicking you or something and you're just toggling him, it feels so sad for him.
Do anything to me.
That's the funniest way. I think the first time I saw that was probably RTC when he did it.
Well, Navi looking to really get up in the face of Mineski. Tier 3 bottom, focused by Dendi.
Blinking in. Wants the tower. The tower's gonna go down no matter what here.
He's got BKB, so he's pretty happy with his safety, I think.
I think they just want to shrine. They're a little bit scared after that last fight they took on the high ground. So just backing out, taking the little bit safer objective. A lot of respect being given by Navi here, and of course, they are one step away from elimination. If they lose this game, they are out of the tournament.
Put themselves in a good position now though. Phantom Lancer, 14k net worth, full S&Y, Diffusal Blade, and going very quickly into the Eye of Skadi. Only about 1200 gold away from it.
He's looking really farmed. Once he finishes the Eye of Skadi and the Butterfly together, that's gonna make him super tanky, even against the Juggernauts with the Battle Fury.
Get Cleave down. Does Mushi have a new item? No, he's just finished the S&Y himself. Not too far behind the DK and the PL, but go. And Moon definitely struggling a touch to keep up in net worth, but that's the Queen of Pain for you, you know. Not snowballing with hero kills, relying on chopping out waves and farming like this is always going to be difficult for the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, she wants to have a better early game than she's had. She's not having a good game at all. 1, 3, and 2. Got shut down pretty hard by this Night Stalker, I would say. Just the silent, having to build the Yule Scepter purely defensively against that as well. Obviously, a lot of times we see a Queen of Pain happy to have a Yules, but in this game it feels more like, God, I'm forced to do it, you know? Because this game, he's not canceling TP outs and stuff and getting kills because of it. He's just purely having it as a survival mechanism.
Oh, they're stomping me. They silenced me. I've got a Yules.
They're doing it, and probably going to struggle for a while longer since he's still only level 14, not the best position for him.
Even with the Brewmaster, honestly, Ice and Moon kind of sharing a 2.5 roll almost in this game, it feels like. But Mineski, smoke up.
The wraparound. Look at Ice going in.
Jump in. Real fast. Now cancelled. There's a split. The stun. The it doesn't land on the Brew. They get the Earth Splitter in onto Mushi. Juggernaut has to spin away. The healing ward is taken out, so Mushi has to try and dip away from this. Damage looks substantial until the Omnislash comes in. The doppelganger gets away from it though, and Navi, they've killed off every single important hero that the Radiant side have, and it will be a full team wipe in fact, as an ultra kill goes to Crystallize, and Navi, very strong position.
Queen screaming at the river, you know, crying out her anger. She didn't hit anyone pretty much. I think she still kind of capped the Dragon Knight there on the end, or on the side, but now they need a really good Sonic Wave, and she barely hit one person.
One lane of racks, looks like 2.
I think it's about time to prepare for the next game already for Mineski here. Fane is like, guys, the melee racks is not dead.
I don't care. 8 to 26, 13,000 net worth lead. I think you are about right as Jabs gets caught with a Rod of Aethys into Stomp. No pushing forward, General thinking about it. Drops his shoulder and Gives it a bit of a nudge towards jabs, but not going to commit for anything. And Navi again playing very nicely. Get 2 lanes of rack, fall back, don't overcommit for anything here. You can maybe have an argument that Mineski literally have nothing left to give. Every single big ulti on cooldown, and Navi could go. But you're also thinking about Dragon Form.
It's the same the other way around.
Yeah.
Dragon Knight without his ulti is really not an impressive core, because he certainly doesn't hit anyone. He just gets kited around. It's like a sadder version of Sven. Yeah, take Sven, give him a melee stun and no movement speed, and that's Dragon Knight without ulti. And less damage.
No cleave.
And no cleave. Yeah, okay, so it's a pretty gift version of Sven then.
Yeah. So Dragon Knight turns into a ranged Sven when he ultis.
Yeah, you could say that, in a way. So, Aegis on the side of the PL, Cheese on the Dragon Knights, who just finished an entire Assault Cuirass as well. This is looking like the final push is coming here. Can Mineski do anything to stop this? I don't think so.
Endgame scenario. Ninja Boogie. You have buyback, my friend? No. 85 gold away from it. So it looks like the Rubik is going to be dead for a good 70 seconds or so.
I love the way he played that. He ran down into trees, fly over trees for a while so he can't get lifted.
Oh, he got buyback. From something.
Oh, he killed the creep, I guess, before that.
Must have done something, but still mostly dead to the PL. I think he's given up on life and everything. The game is over now as Navi will force the GG.
He actually got buyback from the tower that Mushi pushed on bottom. That's what happened. Like, kill the tower, I'll have buyback. Oh, I'm dead again. And stellar performance here. Crystallized with 11, 0, and 10 on his PL. Did not